Okay guys, this is a cutie. This is the Baby Yoda. Okay, again, this is another layered painting. I have pre-drawn this for you. So the first thing you want to do is paint your background. Again, same as your background for the wooden painting. Same here, where I did the background first and I added some blue and some black. So it's nice to do your blue first and then mix in some black and then layer it over. So you get a nice deep looking sky, and you could actually see some brush strokes in there when I did that. I like to see the blue popping out. I feel like it creates a nice dimension. I'm going to try to get that close so you can see. There you can see a little bit more on top. And that's your first step. Always when we're painting, we start from big to little. Don't try to do those little details until you're almost done with the whole thing. It'll make life easier for you. Okay, so the next thing after you do your background, you're gonna start painting in the green head of Baby Yoda. And when you're painting, you're going to look at his skin. So it's not one color green really. It's kind of mixed in with some green and some black. You wanna put the black inside the ears. And I pulled some of the green through this brown jacket or cloak that he's wearing, and if you see real close, his little fingers are popping through. If you happen to paint over that as you're painting your cloak, don't worry, because you could just take your paintbrush, dip it in some green, and dot 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and that will give you 3 little fingers popping out. So he's kind of like holding his jacket like this. Okay, the next thing, after you're done with your greenish brown cloak, you've done his face, you've added the darker green inside here and maybe around his face, then you're gonna paint in his eyes. So these eyes are drawn in for you. If you paint it over them, don't worry. You could always look at the video and try it. You could stop it and you can look at this picture here for his face. And I'm gonna go in close for that, because that's a place where I might want to stop my video and just look at the details to make sure I could get it the same way. The eyes are large, ovals. The mouth is kind of like a skinny little mouth, and he's got some smile lines here. He also has sort of a line for his face that goes up and down, and the nostrils are very small. He has some eyebrows, they're very small. And also, when you're finished with your black, head down to the jacket and maybe go and outline some areas where you might want to see a shadow under the chin. You might see a shadow around the arms, because those are back behind these arms that are forward more. And then you can take your white. Make sure you're using a nice clean brush. So the white will be your highlights. So you're gonna wanna maybe highlight around the cheeks, the nose here. Again, we're gonna do those 2 dots for the eyes for the bright shine. Also on top of his head, where the light might be shining down, you could see some white here and here, and this line here, here. Anywhere you think the light might fall, like on the top of his little sleeves, the jacket. Leave it up to you. Then when you're all finished, I like to add a little detail into the sky. So again, I did my little technique with the back of the paintbrush, and you can dot it different colors, white, yellow. You might even want to put some red. It's up to you. And then I did a little shooting star or like a comet going through the sky. You can make this your own, be creative. There's really no right or wrong. So if you enjoy this painting, add to it, change it, modify it any way you like. Okay? And I'll also include some pictures of this painting in the next couple slides so you can see the different phases of what it looked like. Okay? That's great. One more thing.